Now, like we mentioned, Iran's Prime Minister Hassan Rouhani is in Europe, stirring up investment interest in his country. But a lot of hope rides on this relatively newly open market. But how will all this affect the region's already shaky diplomacy? Our correspondent Natalie Carney has more from Istanbul.
Iran is back open for business. After 37 years of crippling sanctions against it, Iran's compliance with a deal to curb its nuclear ambitions means it can once again be a player in global economics. Tens of billions of dollars owed to the Islamic Republic for oil sales had been frozen over the years. Some estimates put the amount now available at more than $100 billion US, money to invest internally and externally.
That is, of course, going to present a big opportunity for Iran's neighbors, and it has the ability to fund the projects that it would be interested in attracting. It will be a two-way street where Iran will be very careful about its own strategic interests.
It's unlikely Iran will open up all sectors to foreign investment, and some Western governments are still reluctant. Yet regionally, the Iranian market offers exciting new opportunities.
Iran does not present the challenges that would scare capital off.
Trade between Iran and its regional partners is predicted to increase quickly. For instance, bilateral economic growth with Turkey is expected to rebound to $30 billion by the end of the year.
While the lifting of sanctions will likely help the region economically, how will this translate diplomatically? Will Iran's newfound wealth change the balance of power in the region?
Absolutely. Iran will be playing a heavier hand in the region's politics from this point on. A, because now it will have an easier access to resources. B, because it is right now considered a legitimate member of the international community with direct access to international institutions.
As a predominantly Shia Muslim country, Iran has long held positions opposite of the region's mostly Sunni governments and the West. Tehran has long supported the presidency of Bashar al-Assad in Syria, yet has backed the rebellion of Houthi rebels in Yemen. It has strong influence over Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Shia government in Iraq. Yet the Iranian foreign minister is optimistic that this new environment can bring about peace on those issues as well.
Regionally, I think it sends a message that if we can resolve something that everybody thought was impossible to resolve with countries who were, obviously at least Iran and the United States, were hostile for at least 37 years, then there is no impediment in resolving regional issues between countries and peoples who call themselves each other brothers and sisters, and who are bound by a common religion, common faith, common history, common culture, common values, which makes it possible for all of us to work together to address a very serious challenge in our region, and that is the challenge of extremism.
The issue of extremism has hit the region hard. Now, many are hoping heightened economic relations will bring about the peace and prosperity the region has long strived for. Natalie Carney for CCTV in Istanbul, Turkey.